Hey, good morning, everybody.
I wasn't sure how long
Good
that
morning.
delay was going to be.
Yeah, we never are.
Oh, look at that. We have a special guest, the couch today.
Yay!
Yay. Howdy,
The
Couchy.
couch is joining us live from Christina's house. We'll turn that off till she gets back on. We don't need to focus on her couch.
I was hoping somebody was going to work out in the background, but get some
Gotta
power
work out those
going.
Christmas funds already started.
I hope she's all right. Holy cow, Kevin! I like this shirt.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, today's supposed to be National Ugly Sweater Day. I see Jared is participating. Christina, welcome back. You're participating in National Ugly Sweater. But down here, it's a little bit too warm for sweaters most of the time. So,
oh, it's Ugly Sweater Day. I didn't know that. I just wore my Papa Claus T-shirts. So.
I'm pretty sure it's National Ugly Sweater Day.
'Tis the season.
I gotta get on that. I have
it.
ugly sweaters. I just am not wearing them.
Yeah. So I just picked something else.
Now it's Christmas. Christina is identifying as a couch. That's funny. Oh no. Christina's saying the couch is giving main character energy. Christina, your couch is more exciting than Kevin, Jared,
I know.
and myself.
Wow.
I should just go. I should go back upstairs. I'll let you guys enjoy the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. It's so
yes,
good to see everybody.
I did do the
today.
search. It is today, National Ugly Sweater Day, the 19th.
Awesome.
So wear your ugly sweaters all day, or unless you're in a warmer area like myself, find something else that's ugly.
yes. And hey, leave us a chat as to what the theme of your ugly sweater is today, if you're partaking, or would love to hear what are you guys doing for, Christmas is right around the corner. This is the last weekend before Christmas. Are you in a mad dash to do all of your Christmas shopping like I am? Are you like I'm at zero presents purchased, so that's an exciting a place to be on December 19th. Like where are you guys at? So like, what are you guys doing this weekend?
It sounds like a need for a real-time dashboard right there.
Yeah.
Let's
100%.
track Chris and see where his progress is today.
I guess we'll just connect it to Chris's credit card, right? And
yes.
figure out.
You just need your numbers, Chris.
Yeah.
We just provide those on the live stream right now.
I'll just put those in chat.
Yeah. Can you just leave your account login, and then I'll put some business rules together to say gift purchase or non-gift purchase. So.
Yeah, there you go.
I know at the top of the hour when you get something that it won't be a gift purchase. It's for you.
Yeah, yes, that is exactly right.
Hold on to reveal that later.
Yes.
Narrow gun.
Yes, Jack. That's what I was referring to.
Yes, we do have 5 days. So I got plenty of time to do all of our shopping, and I'm very excited about that stuff. So coming up soon. Well, what the heck is going on here? Oh, okay. Yes,
we're doing a live stream. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
There's a couple of us talking to each other. We're looking at chat. That's what's happening, Chris. But as you get older, you got to be reminded sometimes. I get it. I'm in that role. So
I this week I use a tool called CC Cleaner. It's a tool I've used for years. It's fantastic. I don't know what happened, but this week when I cleaned up all of my settings in my computer, it wiped out all of my cookies, all of my logins, all of my authentication. So like no matter where I go, I'm like, hi, are you a new user here? Is this your first time to YouTube?
No.
FBI, would you like to enroll and create an account? No, I have an account. Please don't do that to me. So we'll just keep rolling on that one. Exciting, exciting. Yes, enough of this talking. Millhouse has got this in place. Let's
Donald.
what are we here for? We are here for
I think it's just talking this whole time. Sorry, Donald, but
no. We've got demos and we've got
we got demos.
yeah. Like we
Kevin,
came prepared here,
You
even
missed the
though
call.
what's that?
No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since 7:20 this morning.
Yeah, like we literally ran through all this stuff earlier today.
Shh. Stop telling them how we put this together.
All right, so we're going to be talking today about our absolute favorite gifts of 2026. Each one of us has 2 items that we've we're calling out as like our favorite features and functionalities. We're going to be running through those hopefully today if some of the software installs by time. Otherwise, we'll just talk about it. But we're going to actually show it to you live in stream. I'm pretty excited about this stuff. So enough with this talking. Let's head over to my desktop. Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Number 1 gift of this year is let's take a step back before we get into the gift. This is our UI in Power BI that we've been using for a long time. Love it. It's been great. It's super familiar. It's really easy to navigate. You know, all of our reports and content is still here, and this is our Power BI navigation. This is nice, right? Like, hey, like it. But wait, wow, if we switch over to the Fabric navigation system, we get a whole bunch of new features. So, for example, when I go into my development environment and I start to interact with items, right? Like, why do I have an activator? I should not have an activator. I can actually start to now. Wait, why is it not working?
There's nothing.
Oh, there it is. I get this incredible UI on the side for all of the workspace items that I have. Where if I was in Fabric, you have to go back and forth to the workspace. Now everything is accessible for me right here. I don't have to worry about like having to hop in different things and different features. And I just absolutely love this thing. Right.
I didn't realize till you just did that I could pin and unpin that so it stays
Oh yeah.
popped up, I guess, right?
Yep.
You can pin the tabs too on the top.
What?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
let's go over here.
Right click on the tab.
Wow.
What?
Yep.
Pretty soon we'll be able to have the multi-row like we do in SSMS.
So if I like this
know.
one most, boom,
I
it goes to the front.
I have no idea, but that sounds great.
Oh, look at that.
And I
That's
think I
awesome.
would like this open in other browser, right? Right click on that again, open in new browser tab. So
Oh.
now if I
Shut
just
the
want to focus
front
on that one,
door.
I didn't. Yeah, wow, Jared for the win. I
For
didn't
real.
see
We
any of
never
this
thought about
stuff.
right-clicking.
I know, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that was the funny part about the announcement was when they made the UI change. They were like, "Oh, by the way, yeah, you can pin things." And I tried it right away, and I'm like, "No, this doesn't work." It took like a month or so before finally it made sense. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, now you can actually pin it." But initially with the
Wow.
announcement, at least for me, I couldn't get it to pin immediately, but you can now.
Oh, yeah. So this is my number 1 gift of the year, and I mean maybe it's not the number 1 gift. We're starting with this one because it's in the UI, and well, you guys we're gonna be dealing with it through most of the other gifts. All right.
I like when you have multiple workspaces together. If you could hit that collapse for your AdventureWorks, and then all the items are hidden, you'll see your next, because you got my workspace too, right?
No.
It's so nice.
So
It's so nice.
I mean, you know, because a lot of I tend to I keep my data engineering in one workspace,
Yeah.
my model in another, reports in a third, and I'm working in dev, I'll have all 3 of those open and use this to navigate very quickly to things, you know.
Or if
so
I'm doing production deployments,
the
right? Like
deployments, I
here's
do this. Yep. Yep, I do it like this. I have
Oh,
dev and prod or
yeah.
dev test prod open on deployment day, and yep. Yes,
Gosh
Jack, you
darn
have
it,
to
is
right
that
click on
fantastic.
everything. I was thinking the same thing during this time. If things
Nope.
are slow for you, just go into your favorite UIs and right click everything to see what's there. Get a little cup of cocoa or something and ginger cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fantastic. But yeah, so we're starting off here
I
as
love that idea,
this
Jared.
is our favorite item here. So, uh, um, with that, next, let's hop over to Kevin. You want to describe what your first favorite feature is? Do you
First,
even remember what we talked
I
about
kind of
this morning?
remember. I'm getting old, and
Okay.
it is a Christmas
Too
time period,
tiny.
so every night's kind of long right now. So, but I could get there. I think I picked UDFs as my favorite feature. They are wonderful.
UDFs.
UDFs. Yeah.
So for those for me who wait a minute. There's two UDFs.
There
Which UDF are what are the two UDFs?
I like them both, right? But yeah, it's
Okay.
that's part of the setup of the joke, right? Is you say UDFs and you go, what type of UDF? So we have
Yeah.
user defined functions in DAX, which are wonderful. I wrote my first one the other day. I actually took one of the DAX patterns and turned it into a
Oh, hang
UDF.
on. Don't go to that one first. Go to this one
Well, I don't
first.
know. We're going to do that one. I knew where I was. Okay. I knew we were presenting that.
You transitioned to Christina's. So
No. We didn't even touch that in the morning. In the
all right. Okay. So
anyways,
just do
This
this
is
one
why we have
first.
to do things live.
Live stream. Live stream.
But user data functions are wonderful. So
Yeah.
what we have up here is during our non-prep time, we produced a new user data function item, and then went into that item and produced a new user data function, and it generates code for you that just comes up with hello fabric, and it shows you how everything works. I'm loving this. We're building out an integrations architecture to run on Fabric, and this integrations is to move data from one system to another system. So imagine you have an ERP/HR system, and you do a hiring event in that. And when that person's hiring takes effect, they need to be into your system that allows them to log in to something else, or a punch to record their hours by punches, right? In a payroll type system or a different punching system. So we move, those hiring events and termination events or changes over to those other systems using an architecture on Fabric that's called a hub and spoke architecture. And UDFs are central to that. So we take UDFs and it centralizes all of, and I don't know what Chris is doing right now. All of our logic.
Thought it was going to be seconds. It was not.
But this is a good example of using one. What I love also about them is you see your managed connections. You set up like a Fabric SQL database, and it sets up a connection to that Fabric SQL database for you. And so you could do things to write to the Fabric SQL database here. I think it also supports lakehouses, warehouse. It supports a whole lot of things. One I'm hoping it's going to support in the future is the new Cosmos DB that could be run up on Fabric. That would be great, because we call a lot of APIs in this architecture to do integration. And I'd love to just save the JSON that it comes back in a Cosmos DB. It would be super easy to run through it in that, and also, have save points for everything. So this is wonderful, and it enables. Go ahead, Chris, because I was.
Well, I was going to say you have this wonderful functions hub.
Yeah.
So that you could see all the functions that are available for you. This brand new little feature that just rolled out has its own experience for browsing all the items that are there.
Yeah.
Unlike our like our gateway connections and our on-prem connections. Don't want to have a hub for how you access all of those, manage those. But this new feature has a great experience around it. So super excited about that one.
And honestly, I forgot about this, so we just stumbled upon it. But also, also UDFs enable something that I know Christina loves,
Yes.
right? And it's the translytical workflows,
Task
right?
flows.
That task flow, that's what we call them. And
TTF for short. Super easy to not remember.
and so that's the part where you get into, if you go back to your Power BI now that we set up.
Right.
Christina, you want to walk us through this part?
Yeah. So you're in the right tab. You're in the Insert tab. If you go up to buttons, you'll be able to add any button, but I prefer the blank one for these. And then underneath Action, if you toggle that on.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Oh, forget it. No. Okay,
Nope,
go to Action.
We're doing it
No.
live. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing too much of that live. So quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you go under Type, you'll now
Yeah.
see a function,
Back
data function.
bookmark drill. Oh, data function right at the bottom.
Boom. So you click on that, and you're going to be able to select which function you want. It is worth noting, it is a pain in the butt if you are connected through a external user to an account to use these, because you have to sign in every time.
Like a guest user?
Yeah.
It's right here.
Yeah.
It's not alphabetical.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's alphabetical after web, right? Because then it's apply all slicers, clear all slicers, and data fun. I mean,
true. You're not wrong.
It's two sets of sorting, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
BD.
Sure.
So there's okay. All right.
You're not wrong.
Okay, so user data functions there, and then I click on data function. Oh,
And you get to pick which function you want to pull from those notebooks. So you click the drop down. We only have one in these, but if you had multiple, like I have one instance of like 6 functions in the same one, so they all just live together. And then you'll just have to click on name. So inside of that action, we have parameters. So we need to be able to pass in names. So we need to make a measure that we can click that FX button and have it do name. Or the other option, if you don't want to make a measure, is we can use the input slicer as the input here.
Okay, well, I'm running without a model, so probably not the best experience. But
Right.
that is
well, actually, let's do the input slicer because I don't think you need a model for that.
There's an input slicer.
Yeah, so it's a new text slicer. You might, yeah, it is in there. Let's see, which one is it? The icons. It's one of the ones with the lightning on it.
Card.
Card.
List slicer. Text slicer.
That's what it's called. Text slicer. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So if you put your name in here, let's do Chris. Yeah. And then let's hop back over to that button. Now underneath action, you can, in the drop down there, you can select that visual.
Shut up.
And now if you control click
easily
it.
named as a GUID, right?
Look at that.
Yeah, I hope that some of these things change before GA, but we will see.
Oh, look at that!
And it ran, yeah.
Hey,
Exciting.
Man, Chris, you're a great coder.
Yeah.
This is the definition of no code. Chris literally just clicked on everything throughout the setup and everything. So
yeah. Oh, that's fantastic, Christina. Well done. Well,
Pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, this is cool. Well, while we're in this experience, do you want to tell us what your next favorite one is?
Yeah, and we did a whole video about it last week. So if you guys want to check that out, please feel free to do so. I did also do a blog about it, and I've been using it more. So I have more answers to questions if people have them. But OneDrive shortcuts into a lakehouse.
Yes.
I love it. I am absolutely in love with it. That has not changed in the past week. Just the sheer ability to no longer use data flows to pull in SharePoint or OneDrive artifacts is a game changer. So very excited.
Have you been able to get the the part where it'll stand it up as a delta table? Have you been able to get that working yet?
No, I haven't. But weirdly enough, when we were doing it, it worked. Where was I? Was it during our live stream? No, I was watching. That's what it was. I was watching Guy in a Cube, and theirs just works. And I don't know what they're doing that's special, but I
So
need to know.
if you want to see it, and I've actually watched it through again, it's this video right here. OneDrive to One Lake. It's really good. I've been using it as a guide for how to do my imports, so I recommend checking it out. It's very, very well done, Christina. Good job.
Thanks. I did write a blog about it as well. So if you just need to remember a little snippet of the code, you don't want to go through the whole video, I did write a blog about it. So you're welcome to check that out as well. But the video is more
and
fun, in my opinion.
that is going in the chat, and because we're going to get better on this. If you guys have questions about anything, please put those in the chat. Prefix your question with a Q, and we'll try to get those queued up. Happy to answer any and all questions, as we always do. And then make sure you smash that like button if you're getting something out of this video. We really do appreciate that. It helps feed the logarithm. And honestly, straight up, the more you chat, the more YouTube goes, wow, this is a great live stream. So like, feel free to just talk about like whatever you think is interesting in the chat. You know, that's
Well, and it
totally
helps
fine
other
too.
people find it, right? Because this is a
Mhm.
really useful resource, and I get asked a lot, how do you keep up with things? And I usually point them here, I point them to Guy in a Cube, and if people don't know about it, it's harder for them to find.
Right. And this stuff is, you're here, right? Like you can just listen to this while you're walking around, and then you come back to it and rewatch it when you're like, okay, I got to see what the heck they actually did in that thing. So, that's a good one. Yes. Okay, great. Let's turn over to Jared on one of your favorite features of this year.
So one of mine is a crossover of really two techs, because as you know, I'm a sequel guy. I'm wearing the sequel Christmas shirt. And one of my favorites was not so much a fabric update. It was an update to SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio version 22. If you use that now and you connect into your Fabric workspaces via the SQL endpoints, before you got this experience that was GUID value for like your tenant and then GUID value for your workspace, and you had to like memorize the characters so you remember which workspace is different from which workspace. But now in Fabric SSMS 22, when you connect into your Fabric workspaces, you actually get the name of the workspace.
I'm
as
calling
the name of
BS.
the server.
I'm calling BS. It's been the ugly GUID forever. All right, Jared.
Calling BS, he says.
Yeah. Show it to me. I just installed SSMS 22. Just got it up literally live. Show me it. How do I do it?
So first thing you need is when you're in the UI here in Fabric, you're connected into so database environment, this will work here. So middle of the page there, you've got open in as an option.
Okay.
You open that drop down and it says SQL Server Management Studio. They said that at some point this is going to actually open up SQL Server Management Studio.
Oh, wait. It says open in SSMS.
Yeah, but let's hope it actually picks the right one. Oh, okay. Let's see if it does.
Maybe it's the only one he
has.
Hang
on. Yes.
Ooh, I haven't even tried that UI yet. I've been scared to. Extra buttons scare me.
We're doing it live, baby.
All right. He has to put in the dots. Don't watch the dots. This is no.
We're counting, Chris. How secure is your password?
We know his password is Kratos BI 123 everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same on my luggage.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right.
Look at this. We got some membership gifts going out today.
I was going to say, can we, Alex, gift it 5, right?
Wow. Excellent.
Yeah,
Thank you,
awesome.
Alex.
Aw,
What a beast.
season of giving.
Yeah. So let's see. How wonderful. I've literally never seen that in the UI before. So that's exciting. Oh, shut the front door. Look at that. Do you guys see
Yep.
it?
Boom.
Which, especially if you're somebody who uses warehouse snapshots, which I forget if that was a new feature this year or if that was available previously. But suppose you want to query your warehouse snapshots, that's now a separate section. But otherwise, here you can access all of your warehouses and SQL Analytics endpoints. And actually, if you look at the UI for it and like drill down into the databases and tables, they
Look at
changed the
this.
layout. They changed the layout too, so that things are broken out by schema.
Yeah, it's so nice.
About the one weird thing about this, and this is a gotcha. If you want more details on this, I have a video on my YouTube channel that talks about it. Is though, be careful when using this when you are working with Fabric SQL databases, because what you will see here
Yes.
is the representation of Fabric SQL, but it's the mirrored version of the SQL database. It is not the base version.
Oh, really?
Which means the SQL footprint, which means the SQL footprint is slightly different. And there's a couple of other gotchas. If you want this same experience but connecting to Azure SQL DB, make sure when you go into the Fabric UI and you're saying open it, make sure you're doing it from the actual Fabric SQL database itself and not from one of the other SQL endpoints that are available out in the Fabric UI.
So do you just end up grabbing like a different endpoint from it?
Right.
And so you don't do like the way Chris did it. You kind of like build your own connection string.
Yeah, the connection string is slightly different. Essentially, the
Mhm.
big things, the one that he used here will have .data warehouse as part of the full URL.
Uh-huh.
The database version will replace it with .database. And then secondly, when you make that connection, because you're working with Fabric SQL database, you don't have access to the master database. So when you're defining the connection, you do have to specify the name of the database itself. And that is the actual name of it is something I'm hoping improves next year. But right now, it's the name that you'll see in the Fabric UI dash, and then a very long GUID-like value that is probably what uniquely identifies it in the Fabric ecosystem.
I'm a big fan of registered servers for these because it is really annoying to try and get that URL every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I love what Hunter's calling out here about being able to correct to multiple warehouse across multiple tenants. This has huge implications for the ability to manage code bases broadly then.
I'm hoping this next year there will be a lot changing in this space, especially on the SSMS side. Because if you tune into my YouTube channel, you know SSMS has gone through some significant updates this year as well. If this were SSMS Fridays, I would be talking more about that. But
well, maybe we're free the hour after this.
next hour, we've got SSMS Fridays, and then Power BI Fridays, and then we could just keep going. But I really hope there's going to be a lot of improvements to SSMS, which will further support Fabric and the database experiences. Maybe we do more with database projects and such. Like, there's so many paths that this could go.
And if you guys aren't following Jared over on his channel, DataBard channel, I'll leave the content. Oh, I already did.
Ahead of yourself, Chris. Is it time for some Nero gum?
Well, speaking of, when you do feel like you're dragging and you need a little boost, that's when I reach for Nero gum. It's got caffeine, L-theanine, and B vitamins for clean energy without the jitters. Nero gum. Buy today. Use Kratos BI checkout. Get 0% off. They're not a sponsor of the channel, and we're happy about that. So Nero gum. Well done, Christina. Hitting it right at the 8 o'clock, like we like to.
I
do.
try, you know.
Yeah.
It was
I watch for
right
it now.
after she refilled her coffee, so that's
Yeah.
why she was
True.
thinking about it. It's
Segue.
like, I'm gonna be drinking all this coffee and have the jitters. I wish I had some Nero gum I traveled with.
Well, it's funny. So my mother-in-law, she's slight tangent, but I love her, and she makes French press coffee, but she thinks it's too strong, so she waters it down with hot water. So it is
Mm.
less amount of coffee than I probably usually drink, but I get more out of it, more warm drinks, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? That's nice. See, people love the gum product placement. It's fantastic. Yeah.
You're gonna have to have Nero gum stickers or something, Chris. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but
Well, I'm
Kratos
buying
Con
my
depends on
own
it.
Nero gum stickers. Like I have to buy them from Sticker Mule. They're on their way. So
Mm.
Kratos Con, we're just gonna be putting them on our badges.
Kratos. Oh my gosh, I got to order Kratos Con stickers. What am I
You
doing?
do,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we're working on T-shirt designs for Kratos Con. For those of you who don't know, myself, Jared, Christina, or Kevin, are you guys
Oh, yeah.
speaking there? Yes.
I'm not speaking now.
Oh,
I've got a full day workshop.
Yeah.
holy cow!
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
the
pretty
odd man
excited.
out on this
Not
live
worthy.
stream.
Not worthy.
Oh no, Chris Hyde did all the work. I just get to be fun with him. You know, no, I'm just kidding. It'll be a fun workshop. I'm really excited.
Oh, that's awesome. So myself, Jared, and Christina are speaking at FabCon and SequelCon. Make sure you attend. If you buy tickets for FabCon, SequelCon, great news. You also get tickets to Kratos BICon. So it's a fantastic thing. You drive all your registrations for Kratos BICon through the Fabricon and SequelCon websites and tickets. I'm proud to have not officially partnered with them in any way on this. Use Kratos BI at checkout and get 0% off those tickets as well. I would not recommend that because they have all sorts of discount codes out there. So that's Kratos BI at checkout to get 0% off. So
If you're watching this now and through today, there is a buy one get one way on the Fabric community portal. If you just go out to your log into Fabric community, you'll see a banner up top. I think it's still there today. It's been there most of this week, but I think it ends today. So if you want to buy one get one coupon or whatever code, that's probably the cheapest way you're going to get there if you get you and a friend.
Wait, are we allowed to actually promote like actual deals on this channel?
we're not sponsored by anyone.
Not.
So as far as I can tell, we can promote anything we want. So. Yes, Mark, that is a buy one get one deal for FabCon just today, or ends today.
It ends today. Yeah.
Yep.
You have to
so
get
on that.
To get your submission in by today to try to get your code.
Yeah. Yes. Do make sure that you come down. There's even a sequel Saturday, the weekend after FabCon in Atlanta.
Totally
so
free.
if you yes. So that's gonna be a free thing. Christina, are you speaking at that?
I don't know yet.
They haven't picked their speakers yet.
I'll definitely be
Yeah.
there though. That's my plan, is to at least be there because it's super fun and it's run by some amazing organizers, and it's one of my go-to events of the year.
Registration is open. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, I just saw an email from someone saying, "Hey, you're presenting at FabCon. Stick around and present it at SequelCon."
Yeah, it's probably the organizers, but.
Oh.
Not about the
yes.
cell. Nice.
Yeah.
Mark, I know you should reach out to Alex.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
Either reach out to Alex via LinkedIn or go over to what's the one with R?
Reddit.
The little alien guy.
Reddit.
Go over there. There's a great Fabric community over on Reddit. Jeez. My brain is slowing down today. It's time for that Nero gum.
It's past time.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
All
late.
right. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I'm slowing
Yeah.
down here. All right. Let's keep going. Let's hit on our second favorite thing of this year. I'm gonna lead mine off, and we kind of we showed it, but I didn't explicitly talk about it. But it is the Fabric SQL databases are now GA. That means these things are up. They're ready for you to just use and work with. I am a huge fan of this because what this does is it fundamentally changes Fabric in expanding its capabilities to not just be analytical processing, but to actually be transactional processing. So if you have applications and content that you want to run on, and you're looking for a platform to run on, no longer do you need to spin up an Azure SQL Server and then do whatever the magical cloud wizardry is to integrate that with Active Directory and users and all that good stuff. You can just simply have a SQL Server. And for those of you who aren't familiar with how this looks and works, it is just a freaking dream. I click on new item. I say I want a SQL database. That's my DB. We do it live. Create. Should probably change the name of that. But I then have my SQL database that's available for me to build applications off of, to build any type of tooling that I want off of it, just like I would if I wanted an Azure SQL instance, right? So this is just absolutely fantastic. And yes, the biggest thing that this does is it brings keys into the Fabric ecosystem.
Hallelujah.
What?
Yep. So what do we mean by keys? I mean surrogate keys generated inside of a SQL Server are strictly enforced, are maintained. You can't accidentally insert duplicate keys, which everyone laughs like, well, that's not a big deal. Yeah, that is a fundamental problem of any MPP based platform. Is that you can duplicate keys, and so we've always had to create processes that are smarter than that. Well, SQL databases don't allow for that to occur. So I'm a huge fan of leveraging SQL databases, even if it's just for key management and utilization inside your organization, to have a singular repository of keys that you can generate and manage and maintain, and say, this is our key locker for all of our business keys. And then you make that SQL database and that back end Delta files that are available for it automatically accessible to everyone in your organization. Then you can have one place where those key lockers are there. And heck, you could probably even create a user-defined function to insert new values into those key functions in SQL, so that everyone, when a new business key comes in, if it doesn't exist, you can create it in the database and use it in notebooks, in warehouses, in GraphQL, in any situations. It is absolutely my favorite feature.
I will say this
It's an
too.
interesting approach.
If you have a UDF, right, the user data functions, you cannot write back to a lakehouse or warehouse. You can only pull data from. But if you have a SQL database, you can write back. So that's the real power of write back in Power BI using those translytical task flows. You have to have the SQL database.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, Kevin.
No, I just had that one little statement. I was just thinking through that approach. I kind of like the approach that Chris laid out, but I also do want to point out, right, is in data warehouse, they do support identity columns now.
Yes,
So that's half of the problem.
Preview. It's in preview.
It's in preview.
Yes.
It
Fair
does it
enough.
a whole lot differently than what we see in SQL databases. From what I'm seeing, it produces just some big random number,
Oh,
Yeah.
right? And the reason it does that, right? Because so it's not going to be sequential, and it does this big random number because as it spreads out across the other clusters, it doesn't know what the other ones have
Oh.
been generated. So, and the
And
other
if
thing
you
is,
haven't watched that video where we announced it on Kratos BI with Microsoft, it's my second largest video ever. I think there's been 170,000 views of it or something crazy like that.
Whoa.
Or normally I'm like in the 300 to 1,000 views. So do
That's a
check
good
that
one.
video out.
I probably will today. I didn't even know you had that video there.
Yeah.
I didn't
Not
get
one
the
of the
alert.
170,000.
But Hunter's calling it out. Duplicate key problems are a big issue. They come in, they like secretly and silently leak into ecosystems, and often they're not noticed right away, and they can I've seen it in production where, oh crap, it's been going on for 18 months and it's caused this little like shimmer in the platform, not this big, oh, everything's wrong. It's just like some things are a little off and nobody can quite figure out why, and then all of a sudden they realize, oh crap, our keys are not aligned. Our surrogate keys have duplications, and it's going to be some like transient write issue that's creating it. And then they have to go into a big project to fix it and remove it. And I was just talking with someone this week who spent 18 months cleaning up a Hadoop estate because of those challenges. And I mean, that's a very real thing that companies deal with. And
18 months?
yeah, I mean,
Holy
imagine tens
cow.
of thousands of tables with, with just a little bit of it with historical snapshots and, like, yeah, it can be really bad and pervasive. And yeah, so this is an awesome feature. SQL databases would ensure that you would hardcore not have those issues regardless of what platform is trying to build their managed keys. And it's great that warehouses have identity columns now, so that's an awesome.
Yeah, but it's still only part of the solution, right? Because there's no unique indexes or primary key enforcement, like you said.
Yep.
It's a step.
Right. Where I like the pattern of a centralized key locker that you manage and build out for your surrogate keys in the platform, and SQL Server allows that. But I mean, there's like a whole billion other things you can do with it too, right? We have a timeshare Hadoop estate.
My word.
All right. Let's keep going. We're not done here though. We've been hitting on a lot of favorite things here. Kevin, what was your next favorite? Favorite item.
Well, I kind of introduced it. I did kind of like jump the whole ship right early on. The other UDFs, the user defined functions in DAX, and I don't think we have a demo for this. But
we do not.
Yeah, we didn't set up anything on this, so we'll just kind of talk. But we did on the live stream, right? This is what Jake was on a couple weeks ago about.
Yep.
And it inspired me to look deeper into this, and we looked into daxlib.org, I think it is, or right, a whole collection of other people writing DAX library functions for you. I wanted to implement the dynamic segmentation pattern that SQL BI has up on their website. That's the video to go back and watch. So when I did it, I was like, well, I needed to put in a couple different patterns. Can we get some green? Can you hit G?
G?
Yeah, you can do O for orange, I think, too.
Yeah.
Well, but we need red and green because it's Christmas.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You do a
You got little
star
Christmas
stuff?
trees all over the place
There you
now.
go.
Jake looks so festive.
I can't tell you how bummed I was to miss this live stream. I still can't believe I was sick.
Yeah, Jake
Oh.
did a great job presenting on this and everything. And yeah, so I took that pattern because I had two different segmentations in this model that I was putting together. It was for basically employee turnover, I think, and we wanted to see things at different times. I think that was no. This is the one that we're working on, our figuring out our guest segmentation on spend and visits. And so put all that in, made a function out of it, and it just was so easy to generate more measures off of it. I looked I think SQL BI is on a path to make functions out of all of their patterns because they did one. So I'm hoping that they'll do this other one, and have it out there. But if somebody's going to do the dynamic segmentation pattern, reach out to me. I have a function I could share with you. I don't think I'm going to make it public because I don't want to step on SQL BI's toes. So,
or you could just go to Claude and just ask Claude for it. Claude will just give it to you.
Maybe I don't know.
Sometimes.
My instruction with Claude is pretend I am Alberto Ferrari and Marco Russo. Write the stacks for me.
And it tells you, I wouldn't need to write this for you.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that today and see how close it comes to taking that as a pattern.
Yeah.
There are
what's
some other
funny
stuff.
is the prompt response is actually in Italian, so it's very interesting.
Well, I would have problems then.
It's got an Italian accent. You're like, how'd you do that?
Hey, it's a summarize.
Yeah, so I see Mark suggested, posting it on DaxLib, but on DaxLib they already have started a DAX patterns area. So I don't want to have two, right? So I think it would be confusing if I put mine on there that references their pattern. So I don't plan on putting it on DaxLib.
All right, awesome. I think that's a great one, Kevin. Jared, what's your other favorite one for this year?
So my other one, and this one is admittedly like very much it was a nitpick. You could work around it, but like when they finally enabled this, for me, it really changed the overall experience. For Fabric notebooks, the ability to access data in a mirrored database directly versus having to set up mirroring and then have to set up an additional process or an additional architecture on top of the mirrored database to basically move that data somewhere else or have it exposed elsewhere in order to get access in a notebook. Now we get access to the mirrored database directly, so we don't have to deal with any additional complicated processes. You just get access to the data as it is mirrored. Big deal for me.
Nice.
Well, that's fantastic, especially if you're thinking of that mirror as a bronze layer that's raw from whatever the source is. You mirror it in, and then you want to do something on top of it. Then you don't have to do anything else to like ingest it. The mirror is that raw space. So I love that as well. I'm a big fan. Big fan.
Huge fan. Huge.
Huge. Huge. Huge. All right. Christina, bring us home. What is your biggest gift of 2025?
Tyndall View.
Tyndall
View.
Yeah. The Tyndall View inside of Power BI desktop has got to be up there for me. I use it almost every day, and I am barely in Power BI every day.
Yeah.
And
so tell me about Tyndall View. What does it do? Why would I want to use this?
Yeah. So let's say, for example, and this is the biggest use case that I typically have, is I need to adjust some measure definitions. But I did not set it up to where it all references, a bunch of different base measures so that I could just have one. Instead, I have to change it in maybe 10 measures. I can now if you click, you have nothing in this model, so this might not work super well. But you
we're
can
we're set up
actually-
to be really great here. So
you can drag measures, just the whole bucket, over into Tyndall view, and it will
Really?
list out all your measures, and you can control H like a text file.
shut the
replace-
front door.
Anything in it, yeah, it's super nice.
Wow, that alone is worth me spending more time with this later on. So
Yeah.
wow.
It's so nice. I also do it if I like, I love Measure Killer. I use Measure Killer all the time. But sometimes I just want to find every instance of a certain thing in a measure. I can just pull it in from Tyndall view, Control F, and I can find every single reference to that column in all my measures. So I'm a big
don't
fan.
just
I'm not
search for
gonna say huge
Tyndall.
fan,
It's
big fan.
Tyndall and Power BI.
Mhm.
Nope. Oh wait, there it is.
I don't want to know what else you're finding, Chris.
Always search on the other monitor and pull it over. When
Yeah.
when you want it.
And that's why we don't do that live.
Exactly.
All right. All right. So if you're looking to get started with Tyndall View, go ahead. Here's the view right here. Yes, we don't search live the internet on our live stream. We don't want to get banned because the internet is still the internet. So this is great. Christina, what other resources would you recommend for people if they're just getting started in Tyndall View and doing work in here?
Yeah, great question. So basically, Rui Romano and Matthias Thierbach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Very good.
Matthias actually invented Tyndall.
Oh.
And so anytime you can see his stuff, he has just a wealth of knowledge about what's the art of the possible there. Rui Romano was also really heavily involved with it as part of the PBIP project and the PBI, not R, yeah, just PBIP project, because it kind of revolutionized how we do those comparisons. But I would highly recommend checking out their resources. And Measure Killer and Tabular Editor have both put out some stuff about it too. So those would be where I would start. But basically, it has taken the C# out of advanced modeling in Power BI.
Mm.
You don't need to know C# anymore.
Well, thank God.
The C# is fun, but you don't need it.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Jason has a great point, Dak Shepard. Found myself using it to see the source power queries. It is a great way to do that as well. So again, a lot of the stuff gets exposed in Measure Killer, but it is really nice to Control F against everything and just see it in Power BI desktop view.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, that's very cool. I suppose, yeah, real easy to audit a model for, well, literally anything. If you just Control F, right? Find it, right?
Have you tried the VS Code extension for Tyndall yet? I haven't tried it, so that's why I'm asking.
No,
apparently I don't know how to open VS Code.
We saw that earlier, but
I love VS Code, but I only really use it for Python notebooks. And SQL. I haven't used it a lot with Power BI yet.
Yeah, well, so because when your model's saved as a project, it saves as Tyndall.
Yep.
I think I just lost power somewhere. I have everything, right? I'm still here.
Yeah, you're
still here.
Okay. Really weird. Everything flashed for a second, and one of my monitors went dead. But other things are good.
He's getting visited by the ghost of Dak's present.
Exactly. But then once you kind of open things up there, right? There's all, like in Visual Studio Code, see if I can get my thought process back. There's an extension for Tyndall, which will give you IntelliSense or prompting or whatever. And then you could use the Tyndall, since it's just text, the AIs, either Claude or GitHub Copilot could work great against them. So
You know,
I used it because I had to copy a lot of things from one model to another and just had it help put everything together. So
I think Aurora has brought up a good comment here, but also a real challenge is that we natively just went to the features and functionalities that brought the most use to our lives in this ecosystem. And regardless of how much Microsoft is or the world has spent on AI, none of these features are AI.
And that was
So
not on purpose.
yeah, that was
Mhm.
we didn't purposely carve that out. We just went to what were the things we were most excited about. So sorry, AI PMs.
Well,
Didn't mean to do that, but
but what's
interesting.
interesting, and I heard this on a podcast that Rui was a guest on, right? Is you're right. They started Tyndall to make developers' lives easier,
Mhm.
but it's also helped enable a lot of AI scenarios because now
Yeah,
you're
that-
putting the model together
Yep.
as text. So
that's very true. Uh, and I've got one big gift that we have not hit on so far that I wanted to close with. And that big gift is you. It has been my favorite gift of this year has been everyone on this live stream, everyone I interact with throughout the
Oh.
communities. Uh, you guys are truly my favorite gift. Thank you so very much. Boy, I'm like tearing up on this. Thank you so much for you guys being you. I appreciate this community so much.
and right back to you, Chris. I mean, I think we're all thankful for you. You do so much to bring people up in the community, to expose people, the guests that we have on this show, the things that you put up on your channel. You for years, and I think I said this last year too, right? You are always trying to help pull people, help them move up further, right? Help them get better. So thank you for doing all of this.
Yeah,
Well, thanks.
100%. I remember meeting Chris. I don't know if you remember meeting me back in Minnesota at a user group meeting at a brewery. And we talked about what it takes to be an MVP. We talked about what it means to contribute to the community. And after that is when I started speaking. So, I mean, you've made a big impact on at least my career and many others.
Well, gosh. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Well, yeah, thank you. And I think that's where we get the most joy in this world is helping others, right? So I love to hear that, Christina. I love to do what I can to help anyone I interact with. We're working on Jared's MVP right now. So if anyone at Microsoft is watching this video, I fully and wholly endorse Jared Keen for an MVP. So please vote now for Jared on an MVP.
Text this number with this set of digits to vote for me.
Yes,
And
yes.
send in your credit card information. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah. Yes, but that would be my Christmas wish is that Jared got his MVP because he's been speaking and hustling really hard. He's speaking at FabCon for a second time in a row. I saw a marketing piece that Microsoft published.
Yeah,
Yeah, it had Jared's
he's
face all over.
famous.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
To be clear, no money was moved around from place to place to make any of that happen. I had nothing to do with that. Okay,
It was just you signed the agreement that allowed them to use
that
your
allowed
image
me
and
to
likeness and marketing
use it
material.
for marketing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to read those terms.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone, if you know Remerit,
Oh, my Lord.
piss her off.
Don't do that.
Send
I
her
don't
a-
think this is going to have the impact you're hoping for.
Yeah,
Chris.
I don't think that'll help. But it's just no.
No, but yeah, It's my absolute pleasure. That's why I put so much time, energy, resources, and money into helping other people, because I think that's where the greatest joy in this world comes from, is helping people do more, be more, and transform their lives. So the more we can do that, and honestly, I recommend it. It brings me incredible joy to do so. If you're ever feeling down, or if you're ever trying to figure out what's next, I guarantee you it's not the next Lego set. It's not the next movie. It's not the next whatever little bauble you're going to buy. It's how you can help someone else out in this world. So, uh, with that, we're going to end it because we're out of time. Thank you guys so much for making this the best day ever. Peace. Oh, and Merry Christmas. Merry
To the
Christmas.
couch.
Baker Tilly Digital combines strategic industry insight and advanced technical expertise to uncover and solve your digital transformation challenges. If you're interested in learning more, check out our website at bakertilly.com/digital.